Hey yo, we gotta talk about this, man. So, 2 days ago, Sugar Sean O'Malley managed to beat TKO Aljamain Sterling in the second round and became the new bantamweight champion, UFC champion of the world. But one thing I don't understand is he won his, I think, his second biggest fight, other than because before this one he fought Peter Yan, who was a former champion, and so he beat him, and then he got his title shot, and he beat the champion, right? And he's barely coming up, you know. He showed that he has skill, a lot of skill in the UFC for a striker, and he showed timing, he showed speed, he showed IQ. He set up and managed to do exactly what he said he was gonna do to Aljamain Sterling. He said he was gonna capitalize on the mistake of Sterling's overextending every time he strikes, he throws a punch, or he threw a jab, and he capitalized off of that and managed to actually counter him over the top with a beautiful fucking right, countering Sterling's jab, right? So, you know, he showed he got skills, you know, a lot of skill for the UFC. But he's already out here freaking, he's out here already wanting to challenge Gervonta Davis, man. Since they're both fight in the same weight class. Gervonta Davis fights at 135, and Sugar Sean O'Malley fights at 135 in the UFC. So he called out Tank Davis in the press conference after the fight. And man, I'm telling you now, bro, he doesn't really want to fight. Come on, Gervonta Davis. I think he's already reaching a little bit too much, because someone like Gervonta Davis on boxing, bro, it is basically just a death wish. You just want to fight him for a payday, because you have no chance of beating Gervonta Davis, bro. It's gonna look like, you know how Gervonta Davis fought Leo, dropped him to the floor and folded like a chair, like a folding chair, dog. Man, bro, I'm telling you, dude, that's what's gonna happen in the middle of Sean's in the middle of O'Malley's punches is where fucking Taze is gonna throw a big bomb and just knock them out. He'll knock him out when the first, like, it's just gonna happen, man. I'm telling you, he has no skill to go into boxing, man. You know, MMA is just, their striking is not as technical and as good as, you know, a boxing. And look, man, I just don't think Dana White will entertain that idea, man. After what happened with Conor McGregor, I just don't think he's gonna risk the same thing happening with Sean O'Malley. Just imagine. Look what happened to Conor McGregor after he fought Floyd Mayweather. How many fights did he have in the UFC after he fought Floyd Mayweather? Like 3? In like what? Or how many? In so many years, bro. In 6 years, 7 years, he's only fought in a couple of fights, and most of them he's lost, bro. He's lost most of his fights. I think the only one that he won was Cowboy Cerrone, bro. After that, I think all of his other fights he's lost. He's lost against Poirier. He's lost against obviously Khabib. He's lost against well, he's lost against everybody, man. After, you know, he's just not the same after he won all that money, after he earned all that money in the fight with Floyd Mayweather, man. And I just don't think Dana White is gonna entertain the idea of doing that to Sean O'Malley, you know, getting a big payday and then not basically fighting anymore in the UFC, and just exactly like what happened to Conor McGregor. So I just don't think that's gonna happen at all. This is just reaching from Sean O'Malley, man. This is reaching from Sean O'Malley, but he should just stick to fighting You know, keep fighting in the UFC, keep fighting the best guys at the UFC, because by that time Conor McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather, he was a two division champion, bro. And Sean O'Malley's barely won. He just won his UFC of his first championship. He has to defend it. He has to fight other big fights out there for him. And then he could probably move up and try to fight, somebody at the high weight class, at Volk's weight class. But yeah, man, this is just not happening, and I just hope it doesn't happen. Let's just keep MMA and boxing respectively in their own lanes, please. That would be lovely, man. All right, thank you guys for watching. Let me know, guys, what you think about what Sean O'Malley said about Gervonta Davis after his fight with Sterling, man. Do you guys agree with me? Is he just reaching for clout, man? But yeah, thank you all for watching, and comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, man, peace out.